The following video has been Fatboy approved. These are the shill-free opinions of Fatboy. Every product reviewed is bought and paid for by Fatboy. Yeah.
What is going on, everybody? It is your boy. Welcome in to Fatboy Fragrance Reviews. And of course, you know who I am. I am Mr. Fatboy, aka the realest, baby. AKA the shill-free man in Fragcom, AKA the hardest working man in Fragcom. I put in the work, baby. Content. I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'm having a wonderful day. And if you are new to my channel, then come on in. I just cannot tell you how much I appreciate all the love and support you show this channel. A place of positivity, of energy. And I promise you my 100 best effort every time, even when I'm not all the way up to it. I give it to you, baby. If you are new, hit the like and subscribe. You won't be disappointed. Make sure you get notifications because you will get blown up because I put out the content, baby. Quality content all the time. If you want to sample this one, I put some more back in there for sampling. There's not many, but you can at fatboyfragrance.com. I'll be making a full restock of this one in about a week or so. I'll be buying more. Don't forget about the Father's Day promos going on. They're up and going. Buy 2 decants, get 1 decant free. Fatboyfragrance.com, where the customer always smells right. It's time to do it, baby. It's time to get all up in this Zaharoff. Brand new one from George. I cannot wait to go over with you guys. And you know how we do it, baby. No edits, no do-overs. One take, and I always get it right. Fatboy Fragrance Reviews starts now. Back, and today, baby, we are going to get into the one that's popping off everywhere right now, and that is Zaharoff's Blue Seraphim. There's a great look at that beautiful bottle by George. Amazing bottle. Like I said, George is not disappointing with the bottle at all. Gorgeous bottle. There's a lot of thoughts on the back I had to read, so give me 1 second. I was like, damn, did I miss something before? No, just me. So here's a good look at this bottle. Now, this is George's Blue fragrance. Now, the last 3 releases he has done have been great. We have seen, last year's summer hit, and that was Coco Loco. One of the finalists for best fragrance of the year. And then we had this one right here, just came out this year, and that is Bloom, which I actually like a lot, and said it was a masterpiece because it got me to like the jasmine note, which I am not a fan of, but Bloom really blew me away. Really well done. And then, of course, we got this bad boy this year, too. And that is Zaharoff's Aurum. Man, oh man, was this one great, too. So a great honey fragrance that's a play on a great Greek dessert. But it's the gourmand fragrance. But now what everybody's been screaming for is a blue fragrance. Blue fragrances are going to be more of your popular kind of, aquatic, fresh, easy fragrance to wear, kind of like your Blue de Chanel's, and so these fragrances right here are a little bit harder to really be unique, but George has a great perfumer who does a great job, and George has a vision that he's able to create something hopefully that is unique that I can share with you guys. Now, I paid for my bottles. I received mine about a week and a half ago, just as you were starting to receive yours. I don't get special treatment. I get treated just like you guys, and that's the only way I would have it, to be fairly treated, so I can give you an unbiased opinion. Because the one thing about George is an amazing guy. I've met George, full disclosure, I always say this in every video when I review George's fragrances. I have met George, I've broke bread with George, I've sat in George's kitchen with him, and spoken with him. He's given great advice. He is a wonderful person that really loves to give back to the community, and not just the fragrance community, but the world in general. He is a quality human being in a world filled with despicable human beings. George is amazing. Now, anytime that you can impress my wife, you're definitely going to be at the top of that list of people I really respect and admire. So, without further ado, let's get into Blue Seraphim. There's one more good look at this beautiful bottle. Seraphim is a religious figure. I can't remember exactly what it is. I'm not going to get into all that. I'm not going to get into the history. You can read about this on his website. But here is a look at the inside of the bottle when you open it up. Sorry, I kind of skipped on all that. I apologize. Look at that. Wow. Now, this is my first bottle. It's empty. I always leave a little bit in there for myself, just for fun. That's just like for me to have a little bit left in there. But I have another bottle right here that's about halfway gone. So here's one more good look at this bottle. Here we go. There you go. That beautiful, beautiful, stunning bottle. This is the big one they have. So you can see I am putting more samples back in there. We're going to be adding some more 10 mLs and 5 mLs. Unfortunately, this is not part of the BOGO. There's no promotion on this one. Just the what it is what it is. All right, so let's pull up the notes on this bad boy and see what we have. And then we'll get all up in this review. All right, so the notes on this bad boy go. In the top, we have apple, check. Lavender, check for me too. Rosemary, eucalyptus, and in the middle you have blue cypress. Then you have iris, coconut, check. Orange, I can't pronounce the last two. I'm just going to skip them. Marine notes, citrus in the bottom, oblamin, red seaweed, amber, and musk. So, what is this fragrance going to be like? This is a fresh, blue, masculine, aquatic fragrance. That's the vibe I got from wearing it. Now, I was not in the camp of saying I was floored by it. I think this is the type of fragrance when you smell it, you're either really, really going to just be blown away off the jump, or you're going to be like, man, this is a nice fragrance. But nobody's going to say this fragrance smells horrible in the opening and needs to, it's not. It's a beautiful opening. I would say that my first impressions are my first impressions, and they're hard to really beat when you saw the live stream when I did it. I'm not ready to wow. I wasn't wowed, but I was impressed. So, like any George's fragrances, it's always a journey. All the ingredients, all the effort that puts into this. This isn't just like picking some ingredient notes up from a supplier that supplies everybody else. No, these are grown specifically for George's fragrances all over the world. The elixir of the world is his mantra, and he delivers on a fragrance every time he releases one. It's always a journey. It's always unique. So let's see what we got with this one. If he can get enough of a unique fragrance out of a blue style fragrance. One more good look at the bottle. This is the big one. I'll leave the link below where you can buy a bottle, and I'll leave the link below where you can sample it too. At fatboyfragrance.com, of course, baby. All right, so let's put it in the air, put it in the skin, see what we got. I wore this 3 days, so I got my full feelings on it, and I gotta tell you, giving it a break the last couple days, man, it does smell fantastic in the opening. I mean, gorgeous. You're going to get this beautiful citrus, beautiful opening that's like got this, I don't really know how to describe it. It's like if he took a little bit of the original signature and said, here, I'm going to dab it in there a little bit. But we got this blanket of blue aquatic citrus notes and marine notes. It's there. You can see it. It's like just you're being splashed with all this beautifulness. I am not the best at describing notes. I will never say I am. But what I get on this one is you get a citrus vibe off the jump. And then you get kind of this little bit of this almost fougere-like vibe, barbershop style vibe. You get a little bit of that. So I would call this like a blue aquatic barbershop kind of fragrance that just beams off your skin. Now, like anything you wear from George, you're going to start off on the coast with this sea, salty, blue, aquatic fragrance that's going to kind of go in towards the land a little bit. It's going to get a little bit more earthy. Maybe vetiver would have been the only thing I say could have helped this out a little bit more, but that's just me being nitpicky here. I love the opening. I love the way it flows through my skin. I like when it's in the air, how it smells. It's just really nice. It is a beautiful blue fragrance. I'll rank blue fragrances one day, and I gotta say this one's not gonna be in the bottom. It's gonna be near the top. I love the way it just smells. You get this almost powdery feeling in it too. It's like fresh shower, blue, masculine. It feels like a man's blue fragrance. Sometimes these blue fragrances get a little too unisex in my opinion. This one is a manly fragrance in my opinion. I absolutely love the way it smells in the opening. I'm almost teetering on saying it's probably the most unique blue fragrance in my collection, and I can say that without a doubt. Now, to keep things simple for you, I will say this. It's teetering on being a perfect fragrance. It really, really is. It is a perfect fragrance in a lot of categories we're about to go over. So as I give you my full check here, let's go into the full boxes that I do, because it's very serious to keep this right. First impressions is the first box. How much does it impress me? How well does it beam in, smell in the air? Is there something you can spray the minute you walk in somewhere without having to wait for the best part to come out? But as this dries down too, it gets better. I pick up on coconut. I pick up on that apple. Each note kind of bumps off each other. I don't feel like I'm wearing the same fragrance after 10 minutes. And I love that. And how many blue fragrances can actually say that to you? Think about that. You can put on Blue de Chanel. It's Blue de Chanel through the whole vibe. You can put on Aqua di Gio Profundo. It's the same vibe all the way through. You can put on anything that's a blue fragrance, and you're going to get the same vibe, because they're all trying to grab you in the opening, and they forget about the rest of the journey. Well, not with George's fragrances. You get taken on this beautiful journey where this fragrance starts to get a little tropical too. Coconut, apple, and then there's another note on here that I'm kind of smell, and I think it's the oblimum when I smell, or the red, or the amber and the musk. It really delivers to almost to teetering on the point where it starts to get a little sweet at the end. But gorgeous, unique, different, really impressive. All right, so second box would be performance. Huge deal when it comes to blue fragrances. Third box would be compliment factor and how much did my wife like it. Fourth box is what is my overall impressions? How much do I recommend it? So let's get into it. First box, bam, first impressions, absolute stunner. A stunner of a fragrance. To the point now that when I smell it now, and I'm like, okay, I think it might just be his best opening besides Triple X. I mean X, Royale X for me. Royale X is still my favorite opening. I love Coco Loco, but Coco Loco is very linear. This one might be the second best opening in a Zaharoff brand for me. So full check on that. It's got a beautiful opening. You can spray it and you're going to enjoy it. Second box, performance. Good. Not fantastic, but good. I'm going to say on my skin, I got maybe 4 hours. Tops sometime. Now, if I sprayed my clothing and I sprayed heavily that second day I wore it, I got a lot better performance. It was closer to 6 hours. As far as projection goes, it does project really well for the first couple hours. You can leave a scent trail. You have a nice scent bubble. I'm going to give it about a 75% check on that. Not a full check, but pretty close. Okay. Third box, does the wifey like it? You saw in the video she did. And did I get a compliment wearing it? I did not get a compliment wearing this, but this is a compliment machine. This is a beautiful fragrance. It's unique. It's going to stand out with everything else you got in your collection, and it's definitely going to get you compliments. I believe in that 100%. Probably the most complimented fragrance you're going to have from Zaharoff, maybe besides Coco Loco. Okay. Last box. How much do I recommend this, and what is my overall rating for this one? I gotta say, it's a full seal of approval. It is a blind bottle worthy fragrance. It gets about a 95% approval. This is that's pretty much a 9 out of 10 for me. It's almost a masterpiece. Very, very close. I wish performance was better. And I don't know. It's hard to wow me with a blue fragrance, and it's very few. I mean, I have Blue Dog from Heads Perfume is my wow fragrance when it comes to blue fragrances. So I have a certain thing I like about blue fragrances that I might not have in this one, but to you it might be a masterpiece, and that's fine. A 95 or 9.5 score is fantastic. It is right up there with one of the best Do I call it? You know what? It is a blue masterpiece. Is it a fragrance masterpiece? Maybe not. But a blue masterpiece? Absolutely. Hands down. All right. There you go. There's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you support George on what he's doing. Keep showing the love, because George shows the love. And when you show the love always comes back. Great fragrance to try and sample. Great fragrance to buy. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day. You know, I always tell you, baby, if you smell good, like I do right now, and you feel good, then baby, it's going to be all good. Fat Boy Fragrance Reviews is out.